My name is Kelly, and I'm a Diplomatic Security Service Special Agent. After I graduated from college, I ended up working in a corporate job, which I found pretty monotonous. So I took a position working at the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Iraq, and my supervisor there was a DS Special Agent. He told me all about his career with diplomatic security and convinced me to apply. So I joined diplomatic security in 2011. And my biggest motivation for joining was the opportunity for travel and the opportunity to live overseas that diplomatic security provides. Each post is between 1 and 3 years. I started in the San Francisco field office investigating passport fraud. I then went to the Diplomatic Security Command Center, which is a 24/7 operation. In the command center, we closely monitor major events unfolding around the world. For example, while I was there, we were monitoring the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. After the command center, I went to Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, where I was the Assistant Regional Security Officer and managed a portfolio of security programs. I then spent several months at the Foreign Service Institute learning Armenian in preparation for my assignment as a fraud investigator in the consular section at the U.S. Embassy in Yerevan. My two assignments that I've had overseas have been my favorite so far. I really enjoyed living in another culture and working with our host nation counterparts. I'm currently in a domestic office, but I plan to go back overseas next year because I really love the work that we do in our consulates and embassies around the world. Some of my most memorable experiences have definitely been serving on protection details around the world. I've had the opportunity to visit places like the Great Wall of China, the Souk in Marrakesh, while simultaneously helping to provide a safer environment for the conduct of U.S. foreign policy. As a special agent with diplomatic security, you will need to be flexible, adaptable, and able to think on your feet. We frequently work in dynamic, rapidly evolving environments, and those skills will help you to successfully meet your objectives. At the same time, the nature of that work ensures that you will rarely be bored in this job. One day you might be conducting investigative interviews, and the next day you might be boarding a plane to a foreign country to serve on a protection detail. My advice for those of you who are thinking about applying for this fellowship program are to look up the physical readiness test standards and start to prepare yourself for that test. It currently consists of sit-ups, push-ups, and a 1.5-mile run. The other piece of advice that I would give you is to look up the 12 dimensions of a Foreign Service specialist. And you can look through your experience that you have and match that up with the dimensions that the State Department is looking for that will make you a successful candidate.